Yo, do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. What up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know how we've been doing it on this frozen Saturday here in the Midwest. Our first segment, we talk some Ohio State football. While that game may have been a bigger blowout if the referees tucked their whistle. Also, make sure that you stick around because we are having a come to Jesus moment for the SEC, for their fan base, and their co-conspirators, i.e. Legacy Media. So, not gonna hold you. Gonna go ahead and talk some Penn State and Notre Dame. Congratulations to both Marcus Freeman and James Franklin. They put on a great show for the fans in the college football universe. You did not have to be a Nittany Lion faithful. You didn't have to be a diehard Golden Domer. All we were treated to was a good game. Riley Leonard, he came up really, like I said, he came up aces and really delivered. And he's got a sense of toughness about him like none other. Then you had Drew Allar, who's been struggling. Drew Allar's been struggling. Outside of the Boise game, he hadn't really thrown a touchdown in 24 days. And Penn State needed that much and more from him to actually advance. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern. We promoting a new rap album this month. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Foreplay. Shangri-La is crazy. That's a crazy record. Out of the Blue, that beat switch tempo, oh man, that's a genius. Hard Knocks, Gorgeous, Last Dance with Mary Jane, that's fire to me. Then there's Sticky Situation, oh my, there are so many cuts on here. If you enjoy real hip hop and music, then Snoop Dogg Missionary does not disappoint. Get it in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Snoop, D.O. Double Jizzle, and Dr. Dre still out here making it happen. I like Missionary. It's a good album. Like I said, go ahead and get it. We're snowed in. All you can do is listen to music. You can listen to music and shovel ice, you know. So when we go back and revisit this game, Drew Allar, he needed to come up big and he didn't. He only had 135 yards passing, but Notre Dame, they did Penn State, they gashed Notre Dame on the ground for 204 yards. Yeah, that was like eye-opening. And going forward, I don't know how that's going to fare against Ohio State when they have explosive running backs and Junkins and Henderson. Who knows? Who knows? Will Howard, he's actually looking like a guy on a mission. Like he's coming to really win the damn thing. Put behind the 8 ball 11 times. The Nittany Lions only converted 3 of those times. That's horrible. They were perfect on 4th down. They went for it twice. Not a very huge game when it came to penalties. It was relatively clean. 4 penalties, 4 and 5 penalties for 44 yards. So it wasn't really, like I said, it wasn't an excessive game as in contrast to Texas v. Ohio State, where the referees kept Texas in that game. It had nothing to do with the play. I'm dead serious. And so when you look at the time of possession, Notre Dame actually held on to the ball for 30 minutes and 54 seconds. I don't know how you get going when you don't have that kind of rhythm where you can have the run game in support of the passing attack, because the run sets up the pass. That's just basic football. That's Pop Warner football. Put a hat on a hat. The run sets up the pass because they have to respect both. And when you become one-dimensional, now guys can go ahead and just, hey, look, zone. We're not going to load up and bring in defenders. We're going to let our front four pick and pop you out. And then now we just have our linebacking core and our secondaries. They play up. That's it. That is it. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern pushing another rap album this month. Killer Mike. Songs for Sinners and Saints. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album, Nobody Knows, with Anthony Hamilton, is a really good song. Humble Me, very deep, very good song. Higher Level, Lord Prepare Me, Had to Go Get It, and Still Talking That Shit. Killer Mike, Songs for Saints and Sinners, in stores now. Shout out to Killer Mike, shout out to A-Town, shout out to everybody in the SWAT, shout out to everybody in the National. So, when we go back and we look at this game in the first quarter, it was a filling out process. Neither team did anything in the first quarter. There were hardly any fireworks. And then in the second quarter, Notre Dame, it seemed like they tried to wake up. However, Ryan Baker, he had a 20-yard field goal right through the uprights. Boom. Now, Penn State is on the board. They drew first blood. It's 3-0, followed by Nicholas Singleton's 5-yard run. 10-0. Nittany Lions, 10-0. And in the half, I think Notre Dame, they had been shocked and gotten punched in the mouth. So before halftime, they at least wanted to put 3 points up on the board and keep it close. They were able to do that with Mitch Jeter. Again, that happened, like I said, with time expiring. So this is still a winnable game going into halftime. That was the halftime score, 10-3 with Penn State. Now, Penn State, their defense has been winning football games for them here of late. As soon as the college football playoffs started, their defense was their offense. Their defense was their offense. And not to kind of switch lanes, but Coach K had a saying that sometimes a win covers up a bad offensive performance. And in the case of Penn State, that is true. That is true. Coming out of halftime, I don't know if Penn State got the memo, but certainly the Irish did. And the Irish drew blood. You had Riley Leonard. He had a 3-yard run on a touchdown on a sneak, and he's starting to run more than I've seen him run in the past. And the packages they dial up for him, it looks like he can make that first, second, and third read, and then he's pretty much in space taking off. And Riley Leonard, he drew blood in the third quarter that made this 10-10 headed into the fourth quarter. Jeremiah Love, I know he was playing with a busted wheel. He would not be denied. He actually went ahead for the 2-yard touchdown, and now the Irish are up 17-10. Not to be outdone, Drew Allar gets the guys downfield. Then Nicholas Singleton has that 7-yard run, and now this thing is knotted up at 17-17. Tensions at an all-time high. Nicholas Singleton does it again and puts the Nittany Lions up 24-17. Thinking that it was over, and they pretty much had nothing in the tank. Riley Leonard hit Jaden Greathouse for a 54-yard pass, and he's running pretty much clear to pay dirt. And it was like, how is he that open? And he was just trotting like a show park pony. That left everything knotted up at 24-24. Penn State could not answer. Notre Dame had momentum on their side. They pushed the rock downfield, put themselves in scoring position for Mitch Jeter to have the 41-yard field goal with 7 seconds remaining in regulation. And bam, he nailed it. That's how you got 27-24 Irish, and they are headed to the championship game. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. 2025. New album out on the streets. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in plain sight. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites are Hidden in Plain Sight, the feature track with Conway the Machine and Styles P, Big Wings, and Brick James. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in Plain Sight, in stores. Yeah, shout out to Bodie James. I enjoyed the album. I really like West Side Gun, Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, Butcher coming. I like everything that them dudes is doing. So yeah, it's a good album. Make sure you pick that up. So landing this plane, congratulations to both men. They put on a great show. Like I say, for the college football universe, you didn't have to be a Golden Domer to appreciate it, nor a Nittany Lion faithful. However, we all can't win. Somebody has to lose. But as fans, none of us lost. Has been a great playoff season. If you are in the South Bend area and you want to go ahead and tell us how proud you are of your Notre Dame Fighting Irish, get in the comments. I talk back. This is Big Vern. We'll be back.